anatomy. And I can stand up here and read these words to you. I can read mediastinum and pleural and pericardium and abdominal and pelvic and upper and lower quadrants and epigastric and hypogastric and iliacs. I can stand here and just point at it for you. But I have produced these slides for you to use to learn where these regional terms are located. In fact, after I've done the body cavities with several slides, and the sections or planes in several slides, I have shown you the front of a human body and the back of the human body. And all of this has words, all of these slides have words on it that most normal people don't use in everyday conversation. Now, I do this every year. I can stand here and just say, this is shoulder, and this is occipital, and this is cranial. I can say, this is coronal, and I can say, this is transverse, and I can say, this is sagittal, and I can just read these things to you. But frankly, I think that's somewhat insulting to intelligent young people. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to go through these language slides, starting with this one right here. So I've done the homeostasis slide, and you guys use your book, use your access code. Mary has some great little tutorials. She has some great little figures that you can use to identify these areas, these body regions with, and body planes, and go through these and learn them. These regional areas, what the names of them are: hypochondriac and epigastric and iliac, and vertebral and dorsal and ventral, and sphenoidal and cranial, and transverse and sagittal, and coronal, and inguinal and pectoral, and antebrachial, and crural, and palmar, and lumbar, and gluteal, and become familiar with the language of anatomy. The only way to do this, please hear me, the only way to do this is to sit with it for time. It takes time. Read the word. Say the word. Look at it on the slide. Blot out the slide. Write the labels on there for where they go. And then get ready for some anatomy and physiology bonus. So I have written, every year I have this written for this section, an extensive quiz using the terms of anatomy. It is intended for you guys to test yourselves. So once you've gone through these slides, you've used the website, and you learn these terms, look, you come to class on Wednesday. What exactly does that mean when you say that word there? What's that pointing to? And all these things have Latin and Greek language connections. So if you've had some Latin, a lot of this will come straight at you. But look, there's no way for me to get through the rest of anatomy without being able to use these words. And I've been doing it a long time, so I know if I stand up here and read them to you, y'all are going to zone out on me. So here's the way I do it. I say, you learn it. I'm going to quiz you on it to see how you're doing. The quiz is nothing but bonus for your first test. So you got encouragement to learn it. Questions about this? Yeah, this quiz is going to go up. It'll be due on Friday, not on Wednesday. So I'm going to give you a little time with this. But whenever I start class on Wednesday, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to come in here on Wednesday, and I'm going to say, you guys have been learning your regional terms. You've been learning your anatomy terms where things are. What questions can I answer? And I will answer any question that you have about where any of these things are or what they mean. And then we're going to move on. Any other questions about this? So a couple of days for you to get familiar with it. Bring your questions to me on Wednesday. Major anatomy language quiz going to be up Wednesday afternoon.
Is this on the portal?
Yes. These slides are all on the portal already.
You start from the body, region,
Yep.